go color code what I missed over here. Whoops. Oh, I don't think I did the oil down here either. Oh. Okay, cool. That looks good. I'm very pleased with how the turbo fuel has turned out. I think I'm going to leave it like that. So I think we might have a little bit too much fuel coming in. I guess I could just put a few fuel generators like along here, just regular ones. Just to use up the extra. So I don't have to do any more maths today. But you can't... How would you set up a priority thing with fluids? Because I don't want it to take away from the turbo. That it's coming in both sides. So I could work out how much extra it is. And only take that off. Oh, I also don't have enough stuff to make an extra one. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like this for now. I'm gonna say that's done. And maybe come back. But the next thing on the list is research. So let's go back to the main hub and have a look at what we need. Okay, another thing that I should really do is check. Oh, awesome. We have lots of stuff to make bullets. Oh, we have a research bench here. I could package up some turbo fuel and get a turbo rifle. Explosive rebar could be nice. You know, it'd be so nice if we could just kind of just put that in there. No, cluster nobelisk. Nuclear nobelisk. You go enjoy your soupy nap. Never unlocked the Explorer. I really should. Definitely gonna unlock that. Okay, I'm gonna take all the stuff from here. And then we will go back to the main hub and get stuff. Oh well, actually we really should go this way and check on the nuclear, make sure that we're actually making the waste go away, because we might need to increase that too. Oh, you're actually out of fuel. Doing okay. Yeah, so are you. That below. You guys doing okay? Yeah. It looks like you're making plenty. I guess it's because this isn't quite balanced. Okay, so you come in here. You go out on these two. So that goes in there and splits it between these two, which two of you go that way. One of you goes back into the main thing. And goes back. You split and go that way. Well, you should be fine then. And I think 4,000 was about what we had. Let's move away from the radiation a little bit. So we don't use up all of our filters. What was it, like 4608 waste? Or 603. So we'll just have to check that that is going down, or at least stable. I can't remember what it was before, and I don't think I've got it written down anywhere. Of course Soup's gonna use the mod powers for good. Make somebody go to bed. It works. That's X'd out meme. Come on. They've been nothing but supportive. I know you have too, but they've got experience with modding in other communities. So that's why I asked them to be a mod. Okay. So you are actually going to be out of fuel in a second. So this is not great. Oh, but you're coming in here. So maybe I messed it up a little bit by fiddling with the other. Yeah, so that's working. You're doing 0.5 a minute. We're also doing 0.5 a minute. Maybe I should just increase the amount you're making per minute. But then you might not have enough uranium cells to keep going all the time. You're using 30 a minute. You're making 35 a minute and you're making 25 a minute, which does actually mean you're both making the right amount. Yeah, no, definitely get lots of fabric so you don't have to keep going back and forth like I do. Need lots of anti-radiation stuff. Well, it says it's making enough. I don't feel like it actually is. Oh, is it not getting enough sulfuric acid? Is that the problem? Because you'll make 10, 14, so that's 24 on the waste. And take that off. And how much are we making over here? Should really color code these as well, I think, just to make sure. Plus 72 production. Go and check that that is actually enough. Yes, I will do a hydrate, thank you. Ooh. While my character goes for a swim. $40, $56. So that is 96. It should be right. Maybe I should overproduce for a little bit on this to just kind of like build it up a little. I don't know. Oh, nice. I kind of want to do spreadsheets, but I can't work out how would it be best to actually make them. Like, what does it actually matter to record? Like, should I just keep an eye on things? Should I just write things down as I build it? Or, yeah, I don't know. Spent too much time and money last few days buying Lego pieces. Well, if you've got the money, it makes you happy. Why not? So I think I'm gonna put a pump in. Maybe that'll help. Oh, wait. The sulfur's going to two things. That's what the issue is. What else is the sulfur going to? I also need plus 15 a minute. Wait, no, plus 15 there. So that is 100. And 16? Brain. 111. I knew that was wrong. Okay, is it going to anything else? No. Okay. So we actually need... more. We need to add more in over here, which is what we've been doing wrong. What I've been doing wrong. So the target production rate is actually so it's producing 24. 111 needs 87. So you started with the phase 4 goals, work backwards from there to determine what nodes feed into each. The second spreadsheet per phase 4 commodity to focus on factory module chains. During the visualization phase, figuring out where I might be able to do cross connections based on assumption, doing a separate factory for each commodity. Still undecided as where my first transport main should be. Raw materials would be too much transport, ingots probably too much transport as well. Yeah, like I feel like the way that I've modularized my factories has worked quite well. It's just the transport between them that I don't like. I feel like making a source factory, a factory at source that makes up to a particular level would be a good idea. But then which level do you go up to? And like which things to actually like store? Because I feel at this point I feel like I should have gotten everything into storage. But I also know that there's certain things that I don't need in storage. So it's basically like, depends how you play the game and what you feel is helpful. So for instance, I feel like I need a storage of turbo motors, but they're so expensive to make. Should I just deal with the fact that I have to wait for them and take them out of production, or should I overproduce and have some like just there when I want them? It's such a balancing act. Yeah, this factory just for construction materials. So how I worked it to start with was that I overproduced just a little bit so that I could build up the storage, and then like whenever I take stuff out of the storage it replenishes. But is it worth it? Do I just like and then like if I'm taking stuff out of storage is the priority, and then anything extra then gets taken out. So like we just overproduce very slightly so that the storage can always stay full and it doesn't affect the later production lines too much. Or like it's just such a balancing act to work out like what would frustrate you most to not have. Like I'm okay with waiting around a little bit, but I don't want to wait around for too long because waiting around is boring. I'm just gonna make sure that I did this right. So I will read what you are writing in a moment. So this needs 40 a minute and 56 a minute, and produces 10 a minute and 14 a minute. This is the only other thing that this line is going to. And this uses 15. And that equals 40 plus 56 plus 15 is 111. Okay, that is going down very slowly. That's good. It's not good that it's going down, but it's good that it's slow, but it is good that it's going down. Other thing I'm concerned about is the fact that we're not actually getting fuel into that 5th nuclear. Okay, so that did get here. Okay, it did get one just before it ran out this time. So I guess that's okay. I think. So I'm just gonna fly back over. So the total we need is 111. So 87 plus 24, which is being produced as waste, is 111. Lovely. So I think I've worked out the problem with the nuclear, so that's good. So now, let's go back to what we were going to do. So what I'm going to do is have a look at the research stuff and see if we can just unlock everything, because that would be great if we can. There'll probably be certain things I'm not that interested in, but it'd be nice to have the options. Oh, we're nearly there with, is that the propulsion rockets? I guess if we finish one of them, we could stop the stuff going to, and then I'll actually maybe have some storage, because I think the propulsion rockets are what the turbo motors are going to, which I want for Mark III miners. Anyway, let's check that there's nothing in here. Nope, good. I need fabric. I'll just grab the mycelia so we can make more. Let's make some more fabric, and then we'll see what else we can research. Because that was an inflated pocket dimension thing, which is good. There was also another kind of fabric, but I don't know if I can do that with what I'm currently making. Because it looked like it needed like polymer resin. So I'll just use up all of the biomass. I'll still have some mycelia left, which is good. Oh, need some rotors. Do we have any in the box? Yes. Lovely. Let's wait for that autosave. So I need some status. Are there any in storage for those? Don't look like it. So they should be... We should be able to grab some from down here. Okay. So bacon mushroom and some pale berries. And let's get some animal proteins and not convert them into DNA just yet. So I guess I could do this just to get the research done. I need more nobelisks and more mushrooms for that one. Let's see what I just unlocked. So we have nutritional inhalers, vitamin inhalers, and therapeutic inhalers, and protein inhalers. So we can use mushrooms and bacon mushrooms and animal to make an inhaler if we wanted to. You know what, let's just make one of each of these. Just good to have some. Put these back. Put the fabric in. I could make Mark III power poles if I wanted to. I could probably also make bullet guidance system. Make that. Yeah, I could do all of these. So we pin this anyway? No? Okay, fine. 50 high-speed connectors, 200 pipe. So we need 500 bullets for that one. Yeah, we can make lots more rifle ammo. And we'll need to make plenty more so that we actually have them afterwards. So let's just make sure we're at least going to have a stack after. So that's bullet guidance system. 20 rifle ammo and 1 high-speed connector makes 10. Ooh. So it does a little bit more damage. Plus... Oh, this is perfect. Bullet guidance system built into that ammunition allows it to accurately hit any target within the reticle area. Especially useful when dealing with agile threats or for pioneers who can't be bothered to aim properly. I feel a little bit called out here. Wow. So let's make it so we can make 500 of these. We might only need to be able to make 400. Yeah. But let's just do that. And welcome back, Cardi. Opening up a few dozen Satisfactory wiki pages is enough to nearly choke your computer's data out. That's good. It sounds like what I did to mine earlier. Also, completely redoing spreadsheets to have enough material on a separate page with production specs to be able to better balance everything. Oh dear. Yeah, this is why I'm not sure if I should do a spreadsheet or just use the tools that are already around. Because I feel like I'm just going to go so far into the weeds with it. And be like, oh wait, I need to completely redesign my spreadsheet. Oh wait, I need to completely redesign my factory. But yeah, anyway. Don't know if you notice, if you were still here when it was happening, but we have homing rifle ammo now. So anything that is in this area will get hit with the rifle ammo, and slightly harder as well. So yeah, with this one, you only hit like what's directly in front of you. This one, it's a much bigger box. So we may have to go a hunting later. Anyway, Caterium. So 50 supercomputers and 50 heavy modular frames. 50 supercomputers, 50 modular frames, and 300 rubber. Wavy at the time spent on the spreadsheet means only do it once or thrice, where if doing it in game ends up doing it hundreds of times. Oh yeah, it's definitely could be worth it. Then we need heavy modular frames. Yeah, I just realized that every time I am like, every time I get startled by some of the creatures, especially the stingers, I panic and use up a lot of ammo. So hopefully this would mean that it'd be a little more accurate and use less ammo, even though the ammo is more expensive. So we'll see. Okay. Supercomputers are going out here and up, which are going somewhere else. I swear Stingers are why cluster bombs are in game. Yeah, probably, yeah. I've not actually unlocked cluster bombs yet, so I don't know. That's gas. That's explosive resonance. And there's the cluster bombs. Okay. So just gotta check where the... So I don't want the drones. I want the drone ports. Turn off the radar towers. Turn off everything apart from the drone ports for now. I think I know where they are. I want to check. Control rods, versatile frames, and supercomputers. There are none in there. Assembly direct systems. Okay, well, I'm gonna go over there because that's where they are. Well, they're being taken to anyway. And we'll see if there are any on the assembly director systems. That's copper bars, that's status, hot sheets, heavy frames, supercomputers in. That's the adaptive control units. There's the supercomputers coming out. Yeah, we need a lot of these, and they're all getting used, I think. Oh no, we've got 50 in there, because we have no adaptive control units. What happened to them? I thought I fixed the problem they were having. Automated wiring. Okay. Cable. You're not connected. That will help. I should always wait for a second. Oh dear. Okay. Alright. You are all quite full. Oh, I don't have any aluminium sheets to speed you up. Okay. That should be a little better for a little while on those, but I actually want the supercomputers anyway. How many do I need? I need like 10 more or something. I guess if you're not being used, I could make more cable with you. Anyway, let's go back over. Have a look at the supercomputers again and just see if there's anything we can do to speed that up so we just get some extra for a little bit. We might need to... I think it's probably the computers that it's having trouble keeping up with. Yeah, so we could just get some computers and dump them in. Or you're having trouble with circuit boards, and the circuit boards are having trouble with copper sheets, which we have so many being produced over on the other side. But not coming over here for some reason. What we'll do is just put some in for now. Okay, one good thing about the weird staircase thing you get, that's actually a staircase and not these, is that there's a middle piece that you can just fly up through. Yeah, so where are they? I don't know. Oh no! Computers are gone. Okay, I'm gonna do this while I'm trying to get this to work. So what the... We're getting the copper from this, which is the main line. There's tons of copper over the other side, which isn't coming over here. One of the giant ticks probably broke through the conveyor. That would be a very interesting thing to deal with if that was actually a thing. I think I would probably hate that. Especially as they just spawn anywhere. So I guess something I could do is get an extra... I could get an extra drone port and like put a merger in here. That could be interesting. Looking for iron plates.